One of the most iconic video games of all time, I don't think it's a stretch to say that, is coming to the Nintendo Switch. Yes, the prayers have been answered, and Diablo 2 Resurrected will be headed to the Nintendo Switch sometime in 2021. A lot of cool stuff shown off about that. On top of that, speaking of Blizzard, Blizzard Arcade Collection announced for the Nintendo Switch and all other platforms. It launches today, we'll talk about that. And Tales from the Borderlands is coming to the Nintendo Switch on March 24th. Very much excited for that. That's one of my favorite Telltale games. We'll talk that at the end of this video. Remember to hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell notification icon. You'll be notified whenever we upload the video, and it helps out the channel, so thanks a lot. First of all, publisher Blizzard Entertainment and developer Vicarious Visions have announced Diablo 2 Resurrected. It'll be coming to Nintendo Switch, and on top of that, every other major platform. Signups for the PC technical alpha tests are available right now. Diablo 2 Resurrected includes a remake of Diablo 2 and its Lord of Destruction expansion. Players will be able to switch between the game's new graphics, and if you would rather play with the original graphics, that option will be available as well. An overview from Blizzard notes Diablo 2 Resurrected is the definitive remastering of Diablo 2 and its Lord of Destruction expansion, two hallmark entries in the company's genre-defining action RPG series. Diablo 2 was hailed by Time magazine as arguably the best role-playing game of all time, the best dungeon crawler of all time, and the best PC game of all time. Diablo 2 Resurrected welcomes back veteran heroes and invites a new generation of players to experience the game's sinfully dark storyline, thrilling loot chase, and visceral hack-and-slash gameplay with modernized visuals that take advantage of the latest gaming hardware. Diablo 2 Resurrected takes the 2D sprite-based classic and brings it to the present with full 3D physically based rendering, dynamic lighting, revamped animations, and spell effects, all stunningly delivered in up to 4K resolution. All 27 minutes of the game's classic cinematics chronicling the journey of the mysterious Dark Wanderer are being remade shot for shot from the ground up. The nightmarish sounds of Sanctuary and its memorable soundtrack have also been reinvigorated to support Dolby 7.1 surround sound. By leveling up the game's audio and visual capabilities, Diablo 2 Resurrected will showcase the depth of gameplay and hallmark designs that continue to entertain players around the world to this day. For those who would prefer a more nostalgic experience, players will be able to freely switch back and forth between the modern graphics and the original experience at any time with the press of a button. While Diablo 2 Resurrected may look like an all-new game, Diablo 2's signature gameplay and systems are completely intact, quirks and all, adding a few highly requested quality of life improvements such as a shared stash. Diablo 2 Resurrected features 7 highly customizable character classes for players to choose from, and an all-inclusive package containing a lifetime of adventures. It will take players to the deadly world of Sanctuary, where they'll face Diablo, the Lord of Terror, and the forces of hell through all 4 thrilling acts of the original Diablo 2 campaign. There's more details that is on the official website. Check that out if you are interested. I feel like I gave you guys a pretty good rundown of what to expect. Diablo 2 is not a game that I got super into. A little bit before my time, I did play it a little bit, but Diablo 3 was the game I got really invested into. Diablo 2, on the other hand, Resurrected is definitely something I'm going to check out, and I know a ton of people that are super excited about this, and the new visuals look great. It'll be interesting to see what this is priced at. Honestly, this is one of those games that's like The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, where yeah, you probably would think $60 would be a little bit too much, but honestly, can they price it at $60 and get away with it? I'm pretty sure they can, so we'll see how that ultimately does turn out. Alright, moving on from that, Blizzard Arcade Collection announced for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC launches today, and it includes the Lost Vikings, Rock and Roll Racing, and Blackthorn. Blizzard Entertainment announced Blizzard Arcade Collection again, including the aforementioned games. It's dropping now. For console users, Blizzard Arcade Collection is included as a part of the Blizzard 30-year celebration collection, a console version of the commemorative collection for $29.99, or as a standalone purchase for $19.99. The Lost Vikings, Rock and Roll Racing, and Blackthorn ultimately made it possible for us to go on to create Warcraft, Diablo, and StarCraft, so we thought the Blizzard Arcade Collection would be a fun and fitting way to look back at our roots as a company. Many Blizzard gamers around the world fondly remember their time with these games and have often asked us to bring them back for modern platforms, so we're thrilled to not only do so with this release, but to amp up the experience with new features and functionality available for the first time in each game. More details can be found in the link I will leave in the description box below, so if you're interested, check that out, but a lot of cool Blizzard news coming out here. Lastly, I do want to note that One of the best Telltale games of all time. I consider it to be one of the best, at least. Tales from the Borderlands is coming to the Nintendo Switch on March 24th. Now, when you talk about Telltale, all the attention is usually on The Wolf Among Us and The Walking Dead. I played both of those, loved them. Tales from the Borderlands offers something a little bit different, being a very comedy-driven, and the comedy is great. The characters are charming as hell, and if you're a fan of Borderlands, you'll fit right into the world of Tales from the Borderlands, and you'll really dig it. It's that Borderlands comedy you know and love if you have played those games. It's exciting to see this make a comeback onto all storefronts after, what happened with Telltale. Good to see Telltale still kicking it. And, yeah, it's a great game. I probably wouldn't buy it at full price, but on a discount, maybe south of, $10, it's a pretty good buy at that point. And if you're looking for a chill game to check out that doesn't take itself too seriously, I think Tales from the Borderlands really does fit that bill. So check it out on March 24th. So that's going to conclude this video. Again, one of the most iconic games of all time, and Diablo 2 is headed to the Nintendo Switch as Diablo 2 Resurrected. Blizzard Arcade Collection is dropping for the Nintendo Switch today, and then Tales from the Borderlands is dropping on March 24th. That's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.